Cool. Welcome back to episode 8. This is a very simple thing to understand, but 99% of people get this wrong. We are talking about design systems. And in the age of AI, Tailwind is the only library that you need to use. And if you want components on top of Tailwind, shadcn is amazing. Okay. If we want to talk about design systems, this is my opinion, and this is the opinion in the industry today. Use Tailwind plus shadcn, you are AI ready for design system. And it's not just that you have to use Tailwind plus shadcn, you have to do certain steps to make it AI ready. Okay. First of all, the problem is this: there are hundreds of blue buttons. Even if you use Tailwind, by blue buttons I mean there is hundreds of variants of each component, right? And there are inconsistencies everywhere. There are colors hard coded everywhere, and AI, if it sees this pattern, AI will always reinvent. AI does not think, or AI can only reproduce what it sees in the code base, right? If what you're seeing in the code base is the pattern, then that is the pattern that AI will use. Okay. AI does not have the incentive to fix it for the good because it does not know whether it's a good thing or not. Cool. So, three rules that we have to follow. Okay. Just three rules. Always use tokens. Okay. No hard coded values anywhere other than the tokens itself, right? Always use variants, no inline class for any imported component from the design system. If you want a new component, use a variant, and always take the primitive components from shadcn. By shadcn, you can also use any other library. There is radix ui, which is also a good library, which is headless tailwind components. There are many more headless tailwind component libraries. I personally love shadcn because it has a big chunk of components that you can directly import, and then collapse the choices. Okay, if you want to create a button, you import the button from shadcn and then you add variants to that button. Now, even with the variants, those variants will have tokenized uh, classes. It will not have in a case like here, it will never have bg orange or bg red or bg green. It will always have bg primary, bg secondary, bg ghost, and things like that, right? Now, where do these tokens come from? These tokens come from one source of truth, where you have a tokens.css library that just imports all the or exports all the tokens, right? So basically, you write hard coded values in tokens, you use tokens to create variants, and then you use these component variants anywhere you want. The end result is very simple. AI again does not care about how it should look. AI just imports and uses it. So the decision points for AI is less. The decision making is less. At the same time, you consume less AI tokens, right? The cost also reduces because there is no decision to be made here. Hence, what will result here is many things actually. You are consuming less tokens, you are getting better results, you are creating more code, and your app will be consistent, will be one of the most consistent looking apps anywhere. I'm not saying it can be good looking or bad looking. Of course, if your colors are not good, then it's not good, but at least it is consistent. Most SaaS has the problem that it is inconsistent everywhere. Cool. That was pretty much it. We will talk about text discipline in the next episode. Thank you for watching.